Hello GovCon winners and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all around 10 different tools that I use to manage my multi-million-dollar businesses. So let's just jump right in. The first area that's super important as an entrepreneur, especially in the federal government contracting space, is communication. I have been using Slack since they started. Not only do we use Slack, but we have an advanced paid account. So you can send huge documents, videos, voice notes, and it's all stored. And you can pull down the information based on the name of your team member. And what else is really cool is because with Slack, you are charged per person. So a way to save money is you can have people join different channels as guests for free, which is awesome if you're collaborating, but you don't need to pay for that person to have access to all of the different channels and bells and whistles. You just need them in one particular area. Please take advantage of that guest feature. It is used all the time. And I also love using Slack because I have team members all over the United States. We have a team in Egypt, and so it's great to use. The other thing is we use Gmail. When I first started out, I used GoDaddy as my email provider. Then someone tried to hack us. Someone, a bad agent, pretended to be me and asked for social security numbers and date of birth for my employees at the time. Thankfully, we caught it, nothing happened. But the reason it even happened in the first place is because there was some backdoor thing going on with GoDaddy. And so a group of people from overseas was able to take advantage of that. So I immediately moved everything over to Gmail, and I have different added security elements set up. And I have never, ever had any type of email issues since then. Some people would say, and have said, well, doesn't the government prefer Microsoft Office? Why are you using Gmail? It doesn't matter, it's email. Let it go. You should be focused on sales. Don't worry about which email to use. The other thing that we use is Zoom. We use it all of the time. And yes, the federal government uses Zoom. They even were using Zoom when they put out there that they weren't using Zoom, they were still using Zoom. We are not using the free account. We have an advanced account where we can have hundreds of people in a typical Zoom meeting and in a webinar. And the reason that we do it is because I suspected there was something going on with the quality of Zoom. So we had kind of a basic plan. And then once we upgraded, all of a sudden, when we would have over 50 people on a Zoom meeting, there were no glitches, no type of issues, no one getting kicked off. And so the Zoom plan is a few $100s a month and well worth every single penny. And here's a bonus Kizzy tip. You can edit your link in Zoom. You can customize it, which is awesome. It makes it easy to remember. And all of the key people on my team have their own unique Zoom, which is awesome because then their clients know, hey, we're going to use your Zoom. And they remember the Zoom because it's the same link that you use over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Let's go over some things I use in finance. My favorite is QuickBooks Online. I have multiple QuickBooks Online accounts. What's great about it is that you can add an accountant, some packages, you can add multiple accountants, you can even check it out on your phone. You have access to your QuickBooks 24 hours a day. And if you purchase an advanced kind of subscription, you will then have access to estimates, sales sheets, purchase orders, which are great and really needed, especially once you kind of cross over that $1 million threshold. You really want to start using some of their advanced features. We also have a very detailed budget for my flagship company. There are over 100 different rows, and all this information is contained in a Google Sheet. Love the Google Sheet. And key people are also added to that sheet and have access. So it's great because you can edit in real time. Everyone has an idea of the money's coming in, the money's going out. There's no question, there's no surprise, and it is awesome. So in that template, we just copy it. So every month it copies over and you can quickly kind of glean it to see if anything changed. Maybe your cell phone bill changed, or perhaps you added more Slack seats. Who knows? But what's amazing is it keeps everyone laser focused. So you know your accounts receivable and your accounts payable. Next area, kind of proposal writing, sales, business development. Hands down, we use the Microsoft Office suite. Love using Microsoft Word to write the different responses for sources sought, requests for information, requests for quote, requests for proposals, all in Microsoft Word, as well as we use Excel often for all of the financial information. So if they want to check the math, they want to look at anything. I love providing an Excel sheet because in the federal government, it doesn't feel like you're hiding anything. Because sometimes when you just give them a number, they're wondering, how did you come up with $20,000? Where does this come from? And even if they didn't ask you for a breakdown, sometimes it's really nice just to give it to them, because then there's that additional trust there. We also use Adobe Pro. Oh my goodness. If any of these things you need to have, you must have Adobe Pro, because many of the documents that you need to complete for federal government contracting are in an Adobe document. So when you have the Adobe Pro, you can edit, you can also send documents to other people to sign in Adobe Pro. It's so easy, and it's also awesome for when you take a Word document. Another Kizzy bonus tip, take a Word document anytime you're responding to something, any type of opportunity, and you're going to convert it into a PDF. And now that you have Adobe Pro, you can edit it in the PDF, you can edit the cover sheet. If you have a back sheet, you can take care of all of that flawlessly. And they also have corporate accounts, and each seat in the corporate account is very cost effective. Next area is project management. We use Monday. It's this awesome platform where you can customize how you want your project set up. You can upload documents, you can connect it to your email, you can assign people, as well as you can have guests come in for free. So what's great about it is that you can do the entire work breakdown of your project inside of Monday. Everyone can access it. We even use this with a military agency. They also go in there. And so it's great, and it feels cool, it looks cool, and it's so easy to use. And it's great because when you assign people to the task, there's like usually a picture of them so you can see it, you get notifications. It's a very easy way to not only manage projects, but here's another bonus tip. We also use it for onboarding. All of our key information about my flagship company is found there. There's a separate area for employees and then another area for contractors. Anything under the sun that they need is there, as well as they have contact information for HR and finance if they have additional questions. Next area is HR or people management. We have been using Bamboo HR since they came out. It is hands down the best HR platform out there, period. It is the best one. All the key information that you need about an employee or contractor, you not only can put in there, including if you want to include a photo of them, but also it's connected to an e-signature platform. So you can upload all the different documents that you need them to take care of. It could be background check, it could be like a W-9, it could be any other kind of onboarding documents. You upload it in there, send it to them. They quickly take care of it. Copies are in their profile. Everything under the sun that you need to enter about them. For instance, do they have any technology? You can keep track of that there. Do you need to perhaps issue them a written warning? You can put that in there. Do you need to include something? Maybe there's some kind of image or an attachment that you need to include in their profile. Maybe they requested something. You can put that in there. Additionally, the team requests time off in Bamboo HR. And wait, there's more. It is connected to so many different job boards. So it's just this awesome one-stop shop because you upload your job description there, and then it goes out to all these boards like Indeed and all these different places. And since it's connected to Bamboo HR, when a person applies, their profile is automatically generated. So everything is there. This has really come in handy because there have been multiple times that the Office of Personnel Management has conducted a background check on someone who worked for my flagship company. And they have asked questions, and sometimes they've asked for proof of our remarks in response to their background check questions. And because of Bamboo HR, everything is there. Don't have to worry about messing around in Dropbox or Google Docs or anything like that. Every single thing is there. And because we have a great relationship with them, we have a very nice storage package because there are a ton, there's hundreds and hundreds of people in our Bamboo HR platform. And it's great to have them there. Also, it will remind you of people's birthdays, work anniversaries. They have all these other things that you can add on. We just kind of use the basic plan. And so for timekeeping, for instance, we use Harvest. They have a timekeeping platform, but we really love Harvest. And what's great about it is for those who travel, they can upload all of their travel information there. So then my team will quality control it. They can put notes next to the hours that they log. Also for our hourly team, we don't use this feature, but I want to share that it's available. There's like a stopwatch kind of thing. I know I'm messing that up. A timer, I think is what it's called, the timer. Ooh, I went around the block like 9 times to get to that. There's also a timer feature. So you could have someone click start, and then when they finish, that is the time that they would be paid for. We don't use that feature at all. We instead ask that the team enters their time and make any notes if they need to make any notes. You can also, of course, identify holiday, paid time off, non-paid time off, all of those different things. Plus, they have an app. It's so easy to use, and they run amazing reports, which is vital because often in the government contracting space, when you submit your invoice for hourly full-time equivalents, they often will ask you for evidence that these hours were worked. You can't just say, yeah, 300 hours were worked this month. But with Harvest, it turns into a PDF that you can upload and email to your government client or include it along with your invoice in their designated payment platform, whether it's Wide Area Workflow, it's IPP, or some other platform. So these are the amazing tools that I use, my team uses. These are things hands down that you definitely should look into. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, hit that notification button. Please comment below. Please help this algorithm. I love you all so much. And if there's anything else you want me to cover, don't hesitate, let me know. And y'all already know this. You're amazing. You're a GovCon winner, and everything is possible.